If you focus on the good gets better. Hey there, how's it going, you guys? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So what do we got going on today with these crazy cryptocurrency markets? Well, it's Easter, right? Looking at 57,900. People are talking about maybe a top could be getting close, saying, should you be taking profit at 60,000? You know, are we going to be sliding back? What could that look like? What would that be like? People saying possibly up to 4 months, 6 months, year tops left of this kind of a market. Personally, I try not to anticipate what Bitcoin is going to do in the future. I consider it a zero-sum game, and I just need to continue to stack Satoshis as best I can without it actually being a burden on my current financial situation of the obligations I have at hand. So with that being said, I don't know what's right for you on whether or not you should be taking profits. I'm sure probably some people should be taking profits. The 2017 market left a lot of people with a salty taste in their mouth when it came to Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And that could be part of why we're not seeing so much of a average everyday mom and pop investor in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. But the fact that we're seeing the companies legitimizes it and makes everything totally different this time around. They have the money to see a $60,000 Bitcoin turn into a $120,000 Bitcoin, then doubling their profit, where me and you, we have trouble seeing that. But that's always been part of the problem with the cryptocurrency market, is that the average person is narrow-sighted because they're limited to their lifespan instead of the generational currency that Bitcoin will be. And you was here teaching the good profit with me of Bitcoin, my co-host, Sammy.
Good evening, everyone.
So what's going on over there, Samantha?
You know, same old, same old.
You enjoying this Easter?
It is nice so far.
The weather is actually like perfect
Spot on.
today. I mean, it is 74, no breeze, little spotty clouds in the sky, not even high humidity.
All right, so Zaza and and Riker and Carly are all here. So Zaza's stealing names.
Yes, I appreciate it when you guys get out here.
Happy
That's fantastic.
Easter.
Happy Easter, you guys. Hitting the thumbs up. Let's see if we can get some more people in the chat. We can get a little bit of a conversation going. I did write down a few different things here. But, you know, I was thinking, you're supposed to spend Easter with the people that you care about, right? So this was our first go-to. You know, we had stuff to take care of this morning and everything, but of course, once it became to that part of the about ourselves, we're here with the people we care about the most, right?
Yeah, I made I'm making 2 different kinds of meats, like for Easter dinner, because our son does not like corned beef, and no one judge, but I love corned beef. So, but I'm Irish, so I don't know if that's. But yes, so I mean, it's just like, I don't know, half of the good, I guess, holidays or whatever. I mean, it is about rebirth. It is about being grateful. It is about, you know, all of the renewal. And I mean, Bitcoin was definitely our renewal. I mean, that is what got it was just that, you know, once we found it, everything turned around. It was taking off the rose-colored glasses.
That is true. Yeah, I mean, whether or not Bitcoin is reaching the top at this moment and people should be taking profit off the table, you know, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I know that personally that in 2017 we took a lot off the table. Right?
Yeah, we actually, yes.
And here in hindsight, we wish we hadn't, but we appreciate what it gave us.
I mean, what we were watching Crypto Zombies show, and I mean, okay, it is different because for real, the first go around, no one was saying that it was ever going to stabilize. No one was ever saying it was ever going to go down. No one was ever saying, everybody was like, this is it. This is the moment. It is to the moon. And that is, we kind of fed into that too. And that's why we took more profit than we should have. I mean, it's so hard because there are so many people in this space that are trying to influence you and sway your opinions. And it's like, you have to stick with the plan.
It's hard, right? It's hard to stick to the plan. Well, I do got a few news topics today. The first one jumping off of this is, you know, they're talking about the kimchi premium, saying, is this an indicator as they're seeing it go from 6% to 11%? They start using this as saying, hey, this was part of the trend in 2017. Then they go on to say why it's not exactly the same. So they're Schroeder boxing it, right? They're saying, yes, this could be an indicator of it being the end. And then they're turning around and
Everything
saying,
is an indicator and not an indicator.
they're saying that it's not because there's less active people. They also have this altcoin stuff going on, and that could have to do with with that.
Their stuff might be askew, okay?
What cryptocurrency is about to go into is a totally different advancement in the technology and the consciousness of how the world starts viewing it as money. When we see these companies putting it on their balance sheet, right? We're continuing to still hear about the unfolding of companies putting it on their balance sheet. Now, whether or not it has an effect on the price of going to $1 million within a week, I can't say. But when you legitimize the currency like this, I don't necessarily see the kind of correction that we saw in the 2017 market, because that was a bubble that was popped, that was based on speculation, where this is a price coming up to the valuation of what it should be when you see a decentralized currency taking root in the world.
I mean, it was on your Facebook, but it was like it was an EDC Orlando like family thing, and they literally had like a little Bitcoin like Giphy meme thing.
People are waking up to it,
yeah.
and third parties are helping to push with the marketing campaign by offering them to people. The fact that they're manipulating the situation and not give them all of their rights is part of them having to learn the educational process of their monetary sovereignty and what powers Bitcoin has to them, and whether or not they're here for the short-term games and the manipulation of the price to make financial fiat gains is trivial in the long-term aspect. But so many people are narrow-sighted that way.
I mean, just like us, that's how we started. I mean, we trusted eBay and PayPal, and I mean, people to not reverse like transactions and stuff. You got to jump in somewhere, right? And you got so. I mean, I guess if you have to have third party floaty it for a second because you really can't swim,
right? Then, I guess you got to get burned before you realize it'll cook meat,
right? Holiday under the sun. Today for Easter, egg, not a bunny, nothing. Like, what the hell? You're right. No, you're right. Because like literally like Earth Day and Arbor Day and like, I mean, yes, there are little Google changes. You couldn't even like at least spring it out today, like have it be with flowers or something. Like, wow.
Yeah, I mean,
nice.
I don't know. It's still one of those holidays like Christmas where people like to somewhat
so
associate
PC.
it so much with religion that they try to go the other way and they under associate it with anything so that they don't.
I am not acknowledging your existence.
Right.
Does that count? Is that offending anyone?
I don't know. It does seem like that today being Easter usually has much more of an impact on, the situation of what's going on around the world. And it really doesn't today. It does seem like it is unfolding as normal.
I mean, I know that the
it's
Vatican.
A normal Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, I know the Vatican is supposed to be doing some closed, like Easter, whatever, mass. But it's going to be closed. No one can be out there and all of that stuff. I mean, I don't know. Being too PC is also some shit, okay? Like, for real.
That seems to be the theme now of heading into 2021, being overly politically correct.
Oh my God, I know. I know. Indigenous people, like, what the hell is that? I can't.
It's calling the Indians indigenous. Yeah, I mean,
it's just.
Of course, what are you guys thinking? What are you guys feeling? Who else is here? Please check in. Let us know your thoughts and opinions on Bitcoin. I do have a couple more news topics here to get into, but we always want to let you guys have the opportunity. I know there's a 20-second delay, so little bits like this are to give you that opportunity to go ahead and comment there, because this is a roundtable discussion, right? That's how we keep this show interesting. Otherwise, hey, you might as well go somewhere else and they'll read the news to you just as well as I could, right? Because we've been down there. We've done that before with the show. I mean, what does give this is the platform, right? We've gone out, we've passed out flyers. People don't really seem to want to hear about Bitcoin the way that they used to. Third-party companies are going to do a better job than we can do. We still want to get out there and try to have our go at it, though, right, Samantha?
Yes. We are definitely going to keep, I mean, the Jehovah's Witnesses aren't wrong either. Everybody needs to be saved in some way, and we're just preaching Bitcoin. But yes,
it's about turning them on to the education of the power that it has when they take possession of it, and not necessarily just purchasing it in a third party where they hold custodianship of it.
I mean, there's not a lot of things. I mean, I am 40, okay? And I mean, we are all
Ooh, see, I'm throwing it
adults.
out there.
Oh, dude, yeah. Oh, yes, yes. That happened. That's how old I am. That's how old I will be, and I will continue to get older, hopefully. Haha. But there's not a lot of things in my life that I've experienced that are literally life changing. And Bitcoin is. Like it really is. And I don't know if that is why it really does feel like it doesn't matter. There is no stopping it. Like it doesn't matter. It could take 20 years. It could take 100 years. It could be not even in my lifetime. It could be, I know that at some point it will be what it is supposed to be.
I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if it's all right. Like when you say, I'm going to go to the store, you're also saying, I'm not going to stay home, right?
I'm not going to eat or whatever
Right.
that I have here. Yeah.
When you say, what is Bitcoin? You then also say, what is the dollar?
Why, like, what is it? Why am I missing? What?
Right. It's the flip side of the conversation. Once you say enough of, all right, what's this Bitcoin thing I keep hearing about? You unintentionally also say, when they start telling you what Bitcoin is, then what is the dollar? Because you're questioning it. It's not just, oh, this is the medium of transaction.
I mean,
it is, why is this the medium of transaction? How did this medium of transaction come into existence? Why is it that this medium of transaction is, live and die for most people?
Bitcoin fills the void. And without Bitcoin, you don't know that there is a void. You don't know. You don't know until it is filled. Then you go, oh my God, like I've been doing this all this time? Like this? Why? You have to have both to have it work. Like it has to. And it is I am going to be the craziest old 100-year-old woman in like the entire world. I swear. If it is Bitcoin till the day I die, I'll be telling that, hospice nurse, do you have any Bitcoin? You should buy it.
You should hold your private keys.
Don't use Coinbase.
So anything in the chat over there, Samantha? We got any of our friends with questions, comments, opinions, theories? Happy Easter sentiments.
Zaza says that he wants to hear some of the reactions of people using the lightning shirt. Yeah, I know. That shit is cool. Okay, I don't even care. Ooh, Zaza, genius. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm gonna wear the one that's like more 80s, and you're gonna wear the little Mario one. We're gonna see what happens. Yeah, and dudes are creepy. So yes, please take a picture of my shirt. Not a problem. Like scan it, please. Thank you. Yep.
Giving Sam a chance to flaunt her
whatever
QR code.
Yeah, there we go. Let's keep it. I mean,
PC.
as PC. God. Yes, he also says that 2PC is so annoying. I mean, I don't listen. You can't avoid life. Life is real. Life is like, I mean, shit has happened to every single kind of person ever for always, never gonna stop. So talk about it or don't. I mean, whatever. Like it's too much. It's too much to always be wondering in the filter.
So Ethereum, Samantha,
Ooh,
one of your favorite cryptocurrencies
another filter,
out there
that
has solidified its place in the cryptocurrency play. It says it's here to stay. Everyone's come to accept this.
Yes.
It is the corporate coin. It is programmable money. It is the currency that has no defined future. Right? We see
it is the everything and anything. Yes,
we see it being the kicking off point for many fads. Right? First, the ICOs,
crypto kitties.
DeFi,
all the
altcoins that came out of it.
ERC20s.
Now we got the NFTs. It looks like some of the NFT craze is starting to die down a bit, but we are starting to hear from Paris Hilton, Snoop Dogg.
Oh God, what was the other one? Damn it, there was somebody else. I got stuck on Paris Hilton. We had a whole entire conversation about Paris.
Once Paris Hilton came out, then me and Samantha,
dude, I had to Google her. Yeah, she still looks pretty much the same. I mean, I don't know. Money. That's how that works. Whew. Yeah. I mean, it was somebody else that was literally like that kind of genre too. Damn it, I am forgetting who it was. But I mean, yes.
So whether or not it's good or it's bad, I mean, hey, it's all good for Bitcoin, right? Everything has its heyday. I mean, everyone can name a million different fads that have come and
Oh
gone.
yeah.
And if this was one that got somebody to question what Ethereum was, which then led them into the cryptocurrency market, which then got them questioning the fiat dollar, wonderful, right? Wonderful. That's great. To the person that spent way too much money on an NFT,
I mean, talk to the people who spent way too much money on a Beanie Baby, okay?
yeah, I
Same
mean,
kind of concept.
there's always that end of the spectrum of people. Hey, I don't know why people go and do that. I always have limitations on how much money I'm willing to spend on anything.
You have a lot of restraint. You have a lot of actual impulse restraint, which I am not saying is like a bad thing at all, but that is how it rolls. So I mean, there's going to be some dude out there that has like 25,000 NFTs and doesn't really know why. Like, it was like, I couldn't help myself. Like, I bought one of everything. Like, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Kristen's here. Hi,
Hey,
Kristen.
Kristen, thanks for joining us. So, whether or not, I mean, NFTs are going to continue to find a place, right? Because we had seen ICOs die off and then
Mhm.
still come back as the exchange offering, right?
Yes.
And there are still some ICOs that continue to come out with security backing and offers to only people who are credited investors. Then we see the DeFi that's still here and exists, even though
Yep.
it had the die down and then the comeback. So, could NFTs die off and then continue to come back, or all of a sudden old when new NFTs become old NFTs, all of a sudden everyone's interested in them and you see the $2 million NFT then go for $6 million? Because it does seem like, since the fact that the Ethereum blockchain doesn't ever die and is now part of the legacy of the cryptocurrency, everything that is now associated with it is also having the ability to have reemergences in the future. That's why, I mean, there's a reason we haven't deleted your CryptoKitties.
Oh yeah. You never know. One of those bitches could be worth a lot of money.
Right?
I mean, you never know.
I mean, an NFT before NFTs were really NFTs.
I mean, okay, I get wanting to own like a bit, a small section, a portion, a digital, representation of a very small or the whole thing of some stuff like art. I get that, right? That makes sense. Historical stuff, maybe. Okay, you want like a piece of a toe of a mummy or something because that's, I mean, okay, I kind of get it. But in the same aspect, I mean, I don't know, because I mean, yes, there's always been Garbage Pail Kids and baseball cards and I mean the Pokemon cards and Magic cards. So, and those are all fleeting. But I mean, we played with Magic cards when we were young. Our child, who is 20 years younger than us, has played with Magic cards. And I'm sure his bad. It is fleeting, but it doesn't leave. You don't leave. So I mean, I guess, is there going to be an NFT wave in like 20 years where they all like drop their vintage, NFTs?
Well, they also wear like 32-inch Jinkos too.
Oh my God. Remember those pockets? I'm glad there weren't cell phones, because you were never getting to that bitch in one of those. Never.
So, since we're on the Ethereum topic, I mean, it continues to roll along with it. They're seeing all-time highs again. They broke over $2,000. I wasn't sure what it was a moment ago. I didn't actually check. But we're starting to see them discuss the ideal of them having their first built-in halvening. With the introduction of EIP 1339, they're going to have a coin burn based on the miner percentages to decentivize the miners from being able to try to front run and do all of the stuff that's been happening, right? Increasing the gas prices.
Mm-hmm.
So taking Ethereum out of the circulating supply is a key factor when we discuss Bitcoin, right? That every 4 years we cut the supply in half. Ethereum having no end is a game changer, right? And as people are continuing to wake up to this, as we get closer and closer to the implication of this, I do see the price going up. I'm not here to say to go run out and buy ETH, but we have heard there is more risk and also more reward when you.
It is more of the gamble. Okay, it's like jumping out of the airplane, all right? A lot of people do it, and I mean, the percentage of people that actually go splat are pretty low. It's pretty low. but I mean, not everybody jumps out of an airplane. Okay, like, it's that kind of. Yes, I
Didn't the
mean,
guy from who created Bob Burgers just jump out of an airplane and the chute didn't open and he died?
oh no, it was one of the like producers or one of the executive somebody guys. I mean, it was like, you know how there's like 5 dudes that all like, conference call or whatever. It was one of them, and that's gotta suck. Yeah, let's not. Okay. So where are we at? Do. Oh, Kristen does it. Oh yes, I know. Oh my God, Kristen. Okay, I can. She's like crypto kitties. Like what? Yes, that is so up your alley. You are like
CryptoKitties is the introduction of a smart contract on a blockchain where you can buy a cat of a generation and then you could breed it with another cat of any other generation, and they have different colors and characteristics, and then they make new cats, and
Yep.
the Ethereum computer deduces what the child of the cats will look like.
Yeah, you could stud out your animal, like, you know what I mean? If you had a boy cat that was all like something, and you got
It was
to,
a really big craze for about 6 months. In Asia, they were very keen on it, and it caused the Ethereum blockchain to pretty much come to a grinding halt because so many people were trying to write smart contracts to produce new crypto
biggest
kitties.
traffic jam ever. Yep.
And it was also one of the only other times besides recently where the gas premiums, which is the fee that you pay to do a transaction or write a smart contract on the blockchain, was really high.
Zaza broke it down way simpler. I love it when people cliff note. Eugene likes to super explain.
The devil's in the details.
It's Professor Eugene. Yeah, but
he
says
in the details.
He says it's a cute kitty NFT that used to be very popular. You can breed them and make more kitties. There, see, that's all she cares about.
Has like a half a dozen of them.
I do. I have. I mean, they were all bought around Christmas time because that was also. I mean, I was slow on the
like
uptake.
A whole $100-$200 investment at the time.
Yeah, I think I had 2 that literally stalled out because I was all like, I am not going to pay $20 in gas fees for this damn cat. Like, nope, just die. And so it could have. I might have a cat somewhere now. I mean, it might not have died. I don't know. Oh, all right. Kristen also says she misses her Jinkos, and Zaza says we all do. I know.
We had that little cold snap. You wouldn't have been cold. I remember in New York, I was never cold when I had them.
I had so many. I was a Jinko ho, like for real. Like I think I must have had like at least a pair for a week straight, and they were not cheap. I remember like the kangaroo ones, they were like $100, and I was like, Dad, I have to. And he was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like for real? And I was like, no, like really, I have to. And he was like, okay. Let's just say I was spoiled at a point in my life. Not anymore.
So that's about all the news I have over here for cryptocurrency and Bitcoin right about now. I mean, I'm happy for the opportunity to come out here. I'm happy for the opportunity to be here today on Easter. I mean, it's amazing. The weather's great today. This is fantastic. The fact that we're here and Bitcoin is where it's at means that, hey, we're walking the right path. We're doing the right things. Whether or not, the price of Bitcoin comes down here in a little bit from the 60K that we're looking at, that's to be determined. But the future is still in need of a decentralized currency, and everyone is opting into Bitcoin to be that decentralized currency. And that's ultimately where the fiat gains will come from if that's what your long-term goal is. Personally, I'm here for the revolution. I'm here for the development of the cryptocurrency. And my cash out will be at retirement, right?
Yeah.
So whatever we see this time around, I don't know that I'm the one to look for to tell you when to take profits, because I don't know that I am.
Maybe that's why, so Adam Meister never uses, like, he never shows a chart, there's never, like, TA, and, like, that's something that we don't do either, because, like, the goal is so much bigger and larger than the amount of time that you're looking at.
The screen isn't big enough to show you the whole picture.
Yeah, like, yes, because, I mean, I guess it is where is your goal post, right? And ours is really far away, but some people need money or whatnot next month, a year from now, 2 years from now. And that's on you to decide how to do that, because nobody else can tell you how to play your game.
It also comes down to a lot of situations of being able to actually understand yourself, understand finances, and understand your interaction with them, right? Some people have problems that they're just creating themselves, right? The only things I say that really gets to people and Samantha is air and water are the only things you need, and they're both absolutely free.
Yep. Everything else is a state of mind. I mean, it is.
So,
oh, Mike's here. Yay.
Mike, I'm glad that you could make it, but we're getting ready to wrap this one
That's
up.
as I said that he almost bought a crypto kitty like then when I did, but he didn't.
All right, we didn't buy into an ICO.
No, but damn it, do I own some crypto
We
kitties?
probably owned under 25 altcoins in our lives.
And we own the weird ones, like for real. They were the weird ones that you could mine. People gave us, you know.
But we got crypto kitties.
Yeah, we do. Like 6. Just cuz.
All right, you guys. I appreciate you guys getting out here, spending some time with us. Another holiday down, another day closer to Bitcoin taking over. It's going to be a fun ride. Have a good one. And remember, keep that BTC safe. Later.
Bye, guys. All right, we're good.